How's it going, everyone? The Killer Resolute here today, and I'm coming at you guys with another deck profile. This time this is a standard deck profile. First of all, I'd like to say I hope all of you enjoyed the holidays, Christmas, and New Year's. I hope it was a great time for you guys. And I spent it quite successfully, I would say. And yeah. So we're gonna get into this deck profile. It's a deck that I kinda wanted to build. It's matches my mat, which is kind of nice. But I based the list around an article I wrote, and I was gonna change a few things, but then I realized, hey, you know what? It's actually pretty good just how it is. So I thought I'd profile it for you guys anyway. This is Raikou Magnezone. So here we go. We play 3 Raikou. Basically, same attack as Keldeo EX, but for lightning energy. Thunder Lance, 50 plus 20 more damage for each lightning energy attached to it. And it's got a nifty little ability. Basically, whenever it has lightning energy attached to it, it acts as 140 HP instead of 120. So that's kind of cool. We're going to play 1 Pikachu EX. He's basically your big hitter. I do debate trying to run 2, but I would run 2 just in case, because I don't think you need 2 Pikachu EX to attack. I just don't like it when your 1 Pikachu EX gets surprised. It really sucks. And next we play 3 Magnemite, but I'm going to say something really quickly. We play 1 of this Magnemite and 2 of this Sparkling Induction Magnemite. This Magnemite actually has Shock Generator. Basically, if heads of your opponent's Pokemon is paralyzed, it's actually gotten me out of some kind of weird situations. It's kind of worked. And then this Magnemite with Sparkling Induction, basically if there's another Magnemite on your bench, for your treat. Yeah. And then we play 3 Magnezone. Basically like Blastoise. As often as you like during your turn, you may attach lightning energy to one of your Pokemon and just charge stuff up really quickly. Yeah. And then, because this is standard, we kind of play this as a bit of a draw support. We play a 2-2 line of Octillery. Octillery has an Abyssal Hand ability. Draw your hand once during your turn up to 5. I think it's pretty good. Allows you to smooth out your draws. Also, I do play the Remoraid with Ion Pool instead of like Wild River, just because I don't play any stadiums, and if you're going to attach an energy onto Remoraid, you might as well retreat it, not even attack. And then I play 1 Shaman EX, just because it's Shaman EX, and it's kind of nice to have on the first turn. Alright, now next we play items. Let's see. The basics, every deck should run this for VS Seeker, because supporters are good. Then we play 4 Ultra Ball. Search out for everything. And then we actually play 4 Level Ball. This is good for getting out Magnemites and your Octillery line. Just works kind of nicely. I'm thinking of dropping this down to a 3 count. I think 4 is a little heavy, but we'll talk about that in a bit. Alright, and then next, because this is standard, a lot of decks now in standard in recent cities we're seen as running 4 Trainer's Mail in a lot of decks. It's just a good card that allows you to reach for trainers, and gets you some pretty crucial plays sometimes. Now, of course, you notice we don't play Magneton, so our only way of getting out Magnezone is this rare candy, 4 of them. I do want to run 1 Magneton, but I don't know. It's been working pretty well for me so far, but we'll see eventually. Then we have 4 energy retrieval. Shamefully, we don't have superior energy retrieval, so we can't just spam energy on stuff. But it works, you know, gets your energy back. Not bad. Then we have 2 Super Rods. We played 2 because it's nice to get things like Raikou back. When you're facing non-EX decks, what you definitely want to attack with is Raikou, and just use like 2 Raikou and then Super Rod 2 of them back so that you can have more attackers. And then as our last item, we play Professor's Letter, just allowing you to search for energy, so that if your hand or discard pile is dry of energy, then you can search them directly from your deck. Next, our supporters, we have Force Sycamore, standard for standard. Then we play one Judge, just kind of disruption, and for shuffle, and it's actually kind of good with Octillery. You know, play Judge, maybe drop 1 or 2 cards out of your hand, and then draw your hand back up with Abyssal Hand. It works pretty nicely. One Lysander brings stuff up, it's good. One Teammates, this has been proven so good because your low HP attackers get knocked out frequently. Teammates actually a really good card and can actually turn the tide of the game in your favor. Whether if it's getting Rare Candy and Magnezone to set up, or getting like a Raikou and energy retrieval back or something like that. I don't know. But it works good. And then one Fisherman, it's your biggest way of getting energy back. Just your way of loading 4 energy onto a Pokemon. And then for the energy count, we play kind of basic. We play a lot of energy. We play 10 lightning energy. Yeah. This deck's been working pretty well. As far as matchups go, for things like Night March and Vespiquen, that turn 2 Magnezone is very crucial. And then I'm sure with Seismitoad going back up and play a little, it's still a little hard to play this deck because you rely so much on the Rare Candy, but we'll talk about that. Actually, I guess we won't, but yeah, I mean, this deck seems to run pretty smoothly. As far as things I would include, maybe a second Pikachu EX, like I said. I don't know. You may notice we're not running Hex Maniac. I just didn't find myself using Hex Maniac too often and it being really game changer. I think it's just not worth it with the slot. Yeah, so this is a Raikou Magnezone Pikachu deck. Is a standard deck, and soon I hope to have some guest deck profiles for you guys. I have a few friends of mine that performed well with some nice expanded decks around our area for cities, so I hope to get those up for you guys. And thank you all for watching. I love you guys, and I'll see you guys next time. Ciao.